Hey everyone, I'm going to show my solution to docking client. So this is what our output is supposed to be. Kind of a random shape carved out of a cube. But the input is not a cube, the input is just a single slab. So what we need to do is carve each vertical layer out of the slab and then put them all together. So by vertical layer I mean like a 5x5, 5x5 thing like this. That's like our input. We need to carve a layer such as this front one, and then carve the next one, then the next, and the next, and combine them all. So first things first is to cut the slab, because this is just one continuous slab that goes on forever, so we need to cut it into 5x5 squares. So simply feed it out, and then once we sense it, just cut it, and do that repeatedly. And so let's follow the journey that this slab takes, and it's kind of, they all kind of all do the same thing. So it gets cut, and then right after the cut, this conveyor belt pushes it forward, and this one sends it along its way, hits this, then it hits this, and it comes forward. It doesn't touch this one at all. That one is used a little later on. And so you can see it just keeps going, and these are all doing the same thing. So we're basically getting 5 layers that are all staggered one row apart. And then when we hit this sensor here, this bottom one, it's going to activate all these pushers. I'll show you what that does. So these are all coming, like this comes down as if it were going to keep coming along, but we don't want that. We want it to stay out in the second row. And so that's what that sensor does. It hits that. Well, some lasers happen as well, but ignore the lasers for now. It pushes each one back, so they're still aligned. And since the pusher is active, and there's still a conveyor belt here that's still saying it can go this way. It just so happened when it hits this one, it travels this way. But since it's a pusher, it'll say, okay, I can't go that way, so I'll keep going this way. And that's what these secondary rows of conveyor belts for. They'll send them all the way over here, and these pushers stay active the whole time because this sensor is still here. Another thing is, since this one's getting blocked from continuing, this sensor is continually getting triggered, and so this laser goes off all the time. And I don't need this, but I put a little blocker here just so, otherwise it would just keep feeding in and getting, I'll show you. It would keep feeding in and getting lasered off. So technically for everything the game scores, like this doesn't hurt any of my scores, so there's no point in doing this, but I like to think as far as efficiency goes, it's a lot of wasted material if this was like an actual factory. Okay, so now the second part is, you can see once it hits the sensor, it goes over here and we have this giant array of lasers. And I kind of hinted at what I was doing. I was carving each vertical layer. And so you can see this is the backmost vertical layer, kind of a U shape. You can see the U shape here. And the second layer is just flat on the ground. And we see the second one's flat on the ground. This one's the fork shape that's in the middle. And then flat, and then another U. And so those all get lasered at the exact same time. And then they all come here and just get fused to make the final product. And once this last one gets fused, it also hits the conveyor belt, which sends it on its way. And then the sensor here stops being red because they move along this way, and that lets the next round come along. So you see, once it's moved, the sensor goes away, and then all these will retract, which allows them to continue going. I think this is kind of the intended solution. Or, I mean, I'm sure a lot of the solutions to this level look like this. So this isn't a particularly unique solution I have, but I just think it's cool, it's fun to watch. I like the moment where all the lasers activate at once. One thing to note is I did have one space between this. You can see all these arrays are kind of side by side. There's a single space between this last one here because I needed to get things to line up here properly. I needed a conveyor belt after this one pushing here because I needed these to be 4 away. So that way there's 4 and then the 5th block sits here and then nothing else is pushing it. So I had to, it just worked out where the other ones I could always space it like that. This one I needed to add a little extra space. But not really a big deal. Pretty cool solution. I could probably increase the efficiency a little bit by kind of parallelizing it. Or no, pipelining it is the correct word. So like right about now, if I were to send these, or like I don't know how quick I could go, but right about now there's no reason I couldn't be sending these along to start getting conveyed. Apart from well, it would just be hard to tell because right now it's all based off this sensor, and so I would need to kind of change that. But I'm sure there's a way where I could start inputting these while these are assembling, and that would be faster cycles wise, but I didn't really over optimize this one. We got 3 left. Alright, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed.